everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be my September top 3 and bottom 3 empties. One little change that I decided to do for my empties videos is that from now on I'm not going to include the value of all of my empties, or if I have any declutters I'm not going to include those to these videos. I just want it to be about the top 3 and bottom 3 empties. Maybe in the end of the year I will do a video where I will let you know how much worth of products I bought, how much worth of products I used up, and how much worth of products I decluttered. We'll see. But this is now going to be only about my top 3 favorite empties, something that I would recommend and would repurchase, and then my bottom 3 empties, so something that I wouldn't recommend and I would not repurchase. So yeah, let's start with the top 3. On a third place I do have the EcoTools Total Perfecting Blender. This one just is my favorite sponge. I use makeup sponge every single day to apply my foundation, and the reason I love this is, well, first of all, it is affordable. I think the original beauty blender is really overpriced. I used one of those earlier this year because I had bought it on sale last year, but I just don't think it's that nice. For me it is almost like too squishy. I know many people do love the squishiness in beauty blender, but I personally am not the biggest fan of it. This EcoTools sponge I just love. I think the size of this is perfect. I think this is a little bit bigger when you wet it than a beauty blender. Well, I actually do have a wet one of these because I have the new one. So over here you can see this is the wet one, so it's grown quite a bit, so I like the size of it. And then I love how it feels. It's really soft and it is squishy, but not quite as much as the beauty blender, and I absolutely do love the shape of this one. I do use the round bottom to apply foundation, and then I use the smaller cutted side to apply my concealer. So yeah, this is my favorite sponge and it's affordable too, so I don't feel so bad if I replace it in every 3 months like I most of the times do. So this is something I would totally recommend to everyone. Okay, then on a second place on my top 3 list is this Pixi Natural Brow Duo. I have said it previously and I will say it again that many Pixi products that I have tried, I have not had that great luck with. I think some of the Pixi products have been really poor quality, like their eyeshadows. Honestly, I don't think they are even close worth of the price tag. With the price of Pixi eyeshadows you can get like ColourPop or something else like PH Cosmetics that are actually good quality. And then I have tried some other random Pixi products that in my opinion have been okay, but this pencil is really amazing. So it is an angled brow pencil that I use every single day. Today I have used this pencil. So first I draw my brows with this one really slightly, and then today I wanted to do a little bit deeper brow look because I decided to film. So in that case I do deepen up the tail of my brow a little bit with a NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I feel that is the perfect brow routine for me. And then I may still deepen up the look a little bit with a powder, and then the gel in this product is really excellent. It's really strong and holds my brows on place. It's lightly tinted. So yeah, I do absolutely love this pencil. I personally do wear this in the shade Natural Brown. And on an everyday makeup look, when I want to go with a little bit lighter brow look, on those days I most of the times skip the NYX Micro Brow, and then I just draw my brows with this one and maybe deepen up the look a little bit with a powder, and then I just apply the gel. I just think this is such a good product and really the only Pixi product that I have tried that I have been repurchasing. And then on the first place of my top 3 list this month is this NYX HD Studio Finishing Powder. I don't know how many of these I have used up, maybe 5 or something like that, but this one is just my favorite mattifying setting powder. This powder is 100% mineral silica, and it makes my face smoother than any other powder. Such a little bit goes such a long way, and even if I have the most stickiest foundation on, it will take the stickiness away. I cannot stand my face feeling sticky. I know some people don't care about it that much, but I personally do. I want my face to be touch proof, so that especially during fall and winter time, I don't want there to be foundation on my scarf or on my jacket. So I think this powder is amazing. It is pretty mattifying, so in winter I have been liking something just a little bit more illuminating. Last winter I used the Milani Prep Set Plus Glow Illuminating Setting Powder, and I'm for sure going to buy it again this winter when I have just finished my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder that is in a project pan. Actually, I didn't yet repurchase this one, but I will. Once the Too Faced powder is gone, I will purchase this one and the Milani powder, and that will be like the perfect powder mix for me. During winter I maybe wouldn't set my entire face with this one, but only like the jaw area that might touch my clothes. I absolutely do love this powder. I think it's really good. And I have tried some powders that are more expensive, like the Too Faced Born This Way powder. I don't think it's a bad powder. However, I don't think it compares to this one. This one is just so amazing. It makes my face really matte, really silky, so smooth, such a little bit goes such a long way. And what is really impressive in this powder, in my opinion, is that it doesn't make my face cakey. Okay, then let's go through my bottom 3 empties. 2 of these are makeup products, concealers, and then one of these is a body care product. I think the body care product is bad, but these makeup products, I think they are okay, but yeah, let me explain. So on the 3rd place on my bottom 3 list is this Pixi Correction Concentrate in Brightening Peach. This one was in my 2019 project pan, and I was finally able to finish it, and I'm so happy. I don't think this product is bad. It is a peach color under eye corrector, and it does kind of like correct the dark circles. However, I think this is, for me at least, a completely useless product, because I use as my under eye concealer this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer that is so full coverage that I don't need something like this. And for some weird reason, even when I have used this Pixi corrector, and if I have used a little bit lighter coverage concealer, let's say this Revolution concealer that I normally don't wear on my under eyes, but I like to highlight my face with, for some reason I think that when I apply the concealer under my eyes, I don't know, I just think the coverage of this corrector almost goes away. It's weird. It may just be that my eyes are that deeply set that it creates a shadow under my eyes, and it's kind of like a useless product for me. I really don't know, but for me it was a completely unnecessary step, and I'm so glad it's gone. And I think overall the trend of color correcting is going away, and it has been going away for quite a long time, because nowadays concealers are so good and there are so many different really full coverage concealers. I think these color correctors were more in before Shape Tape. I think the Benefit Erase Paste was like the stuff to cover your under eyes, but nowadays you can get full coverage concealer when you don't really need to use under eye corrector. And even if you feel that Shape Tape is too heavy on your under eyes or maybe a little bit too drying, there are also hydrating full coverage concealers out there. So yeah, I just think these color correctors are really not that in anymore. Then on the 2nd place of my bottom 3 list is another concealer. So this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. The coverage is good in this one, it covers really well. However, this one has the biggest pet peeve of mine what comes to complexion products. So it dries darker than it looks in the tube, or what it looks like when you first apply it. With this one the difference is really big, like it's almost like 2 shades darker when it dries down. I understand if the concealer or the foundation when it dries, it goes just a hint darker, but with this one, it's really obvious and I just don't like it. That is the reason why I wouldn't repurchase this concealer. Anyways, ColourPop is for me not that easy to get. I can of course order from their website, but I cannot buy it from store or I cannot get it from a European retailer. So if I am going to purchase from their website, I can only buy products from them and I will need to pay taxes and everything. So it's not really my favorite brand anyways. Even though I know many people love it, I do think they make good quality stuff like lip products, and I do have one of their eyeshadow palettes that I do really love, but overall it's not my favorite brand, and complexion products I really wouldn't buy from them. So yeah, wouldn't recommend this one. It is nice coverage, but I just cannot stand concealers or foundations that dry darker than when you first apply them. Okay, then on the first place on my bottom 3 list is a product I would not honestly recommend to anyone. I really don't have anything good to say about this product. I am sorry if I seem to be too negative, but honestly I didn't like this product at all. And yeah, this is a sunscreen. It is from a brand Biosolis and it is their Sublimating Oil Spray with SPF 20. I think this is a natural cosmetics brand. I do still have some product left, like I do have a little bit under a half, but I used as much as I could have used during one summer, and this packaging is so gross and so oily that I'm just going to toss the rest of it. Anyways, it probably wouldn't be as effective next summer. So yeah, my biggest issue with this product is that the oil spray itself is so thick that the spray pump, I don't know what's the correct word, like clogged up. You know, the product got stuck there, so I couldn't spray it. So I had to, every time I wanted to use it, I had to open up the whole thing to get the product out. Some ingredients have separated from the oil, so I need to shake it a lot every time I use. Well, that's the fact with many cosmetics, but I feel that even when I shaked this up, it really didn't want to mix well together. And because I have had to open it every single time I wanted to use it, the bottle is so gross, it's full of hair. Yeah, I didn't like this product at all. It's just so inconvenient. When I got it to my skin, I think it was okay. I liked that it gave my skin kind of like a nice glow, and while I used this, I didn't burn. But I will say that here in the Nordics, even in the middle of summer, the sun is not as burning. So if you do live somewhere southern, you probably will need higher SPF to protect your body during summer. But I think for me this 20 was enough here in Finland, but if I would travel somewhere southern, I would want to have a higher SPF. So yeah, this one is not something I really would buy again or that I would recommend to anyone. Next summer I will try to find another cruelty-free and vegan body sunscreen, but we'll see. Thankfully I don't need to think about that for like 6 months because the winter is coming, and yeah. Okay, but that was everything for today. So those were my top 3 and bottom 3 empties for the month of September, and we will see what I will use up in October. Thank you so much for watching this video and see you in my next one. Bye bye.